થઈ ગયા છે. Okay. Yeah. So, good morning, everyone. I am Arohi Sachdev, and today I am going to going to teach you some of the industrial best practices, and the main topic is 5S management. Before starting this, just I want to thank Ramesh Bhoi sir and Parul University that they have given me this opportunity to uh, to present in front of all of you and to share my knowledge in front of you. So, and also I want to tell the students who have joined this seminar that you are very lucky that you are studying in Parul University, as this type of webinar is very important and for you to know the outside world, to know the industrial world better, as whatever you are studying in your syllabus, they are only the 20% of the industrial world. So the real actual world will start once you step out from this academic life. So the Parul University is becoming the bridge, or we can say the way to connect you from the industrial world and to brief you about some industrial knowledge. So I am starting here with this presentation. So, do you know what does the industry means? Basically, it came in our mind that some of the things which the industry means something manufacturing and deliver to the customer, right? By doing some kind of process like assembling, welding, milling, etc. Right? Basic concept is input, some process, and output to the customer. Right? So input in terms of something like raw material, manpower, machine. By help of these, we do some process, we manufacture something, and we deliver to our customer. So our main focus is our customer, right? So our main focus in this is our customer. So to we are generally our main element focus is customer. For that we are doing all this work. So our to sustain in this industrial world, to in the business market, we have to satisfy our customer, we have to fulfill our customer needs, and we have to delight our customer, right? So generally we are produce some of the product which leads to customer requirement and customers needs. So it is our main aim to fulfill, to satisfy the customer requirement. To do this, to satisfy and to fulfill the customer requirement, we have to we have to give the best quality product, with the best cost. We can say the lowest minimum, with the lowest minimum cost, and on time delivery, right? So these are three main factor, right? So what should be done to delight or satisfy the customer? So the first is to deliver product on time with the best quality on lowest possible rate, right? So our main motto for to run our business, to sustain in our business, to manufacturing, to run any manufacturing unit, is the best quality, on time delivery, and lowest cost, right? So by virtue of this, we can directly satisfy or delight our customer. Suppose we take we one of the example. Suppose what are you going to check before to buy a new car, right? So whenever you go for the buying a new car in a mall, So what will you check, right? Some style and look, fit and finish, comfort and safety, sustainability of the vehicle, delivery or waiting time, and definitely the cost, right? So suppose you are definitely going to check the quality of the product, right? Then the definitely the cost as per your budget, you definitely want to try buy the car which is set into your budget and also give a best quality output, right? And the one and the another thing is also that you definitely going to check the delivery time, right? Suppose you want a new car in Diwali and one company not able to deliver you on Diwali and deliver on December. So is it okay for you that you can wait for the 2 months? No, definitely no customer will wait for the 2 months. He or she will switch for the next other brand or other company, right? So for any of the company, right time delivery with the lowest cost and the best quality is the most important factor. So for that, we have to establish our company with the best quality standards, with the highest productivity, with the lowest waste, or with the lowest costing, or we can say that, right, lowest costing. So we can say how to provide the best quality at lowest possible rate on time. So basically, our main fundamental is the best quality and the lowest cost and on time delivery. So any of the industries work on this, right? So for the best quality, there are three jewels of the manufacturing. First, lean manufacturing or the lean management. Second is TQM, total quality management. And third one is TPM, total productive maintenance. So these are the basic three main tool which we have to know what is this, and we have to know about once we are started into the working. These terms are basic terms in any of the industries, and any of the employer, any of the staff members should know about this, right? So I am giving some briefing about this, what are these, because these are the very vast syllables, so we can't cover here this. So first is, what is lean manufacturing? Lean manufacturing is the process which improve the process and people in simple structure way. The main aim for the lean manufacturing is highest quality, least cost, shortest lead time, and best in safety. Generally, we can say by with the help of the lean manufacturing, we can say that the lean manufacturing is the optimization with the lowest input, with the lowest manpower, with the lowest raw material, or with the lowest waste, without any breakdown, without any time waste. We can produce maximum amount of the products, maximum numbers of the product, which can deliver to the customer with the best quality. So in lean manufacturing, there are many sub tools like just-in-time delivery, human development, JIDO matlab built-in quality, standardization of work, level production, Hejuinka, continuous improvement, and Kaizen. So with the help of this basic tool, with the help of this basic tool, we implement lean manufacturing in our industries to produce the best quality product with the best, with the lowest cost, right? So next is, what is TQM? TQM means total quality management. The TQM is the continual process of detecting and reducing or eliminating the error, right? Generally, in our you know very well that in industry the quality means, right? Though without any defect, the product should be made, right? So these are the basic tools to maintain the quality in any of the industries, right? So the quality in terms of manufacturing, in supply chain management, and for getting the best quality, we have to train our employee also. So For that, suppose we can take an example. In particular, the toy manufacturing industry. Suppose our raw material is some plastic beads. So for initially we have to check its incoming quality, right? Because our raw material is wrong, definitely our manufacturing or our final product quality will hamper. So this is the supply chain management. It falls into the supply chain management. So for that also some quality management system which take care of incoming quality management. The second is in process quality, or we can say that the manufacturing quality. If any of the operator or any of the process fail, or any of the wrong process done onto the product, so the wrong product will be produced and it will definitely it definitely go to the customer, and wrong product go to the customer. So we have to take care in manufacturing that we will produce the right quality product and the right product, right? And for that we have to train our employee also, that they taken care for this. So there are the basic tool which take care of this quality management into the company. Advanced product quality management, generally it is used during the new product development time. Second is failure mode effect analysis. Basically, this analysis will be done before any product introduced into the industry. Statistical process control, measurement system analysis, 7 QC tool, and QC story methodology. So these are some basic tool which taken care in the total quality management. Next is what is TPM? The TPM is total productive maintenance, which means method to achieve the maximum equipment effectiveness, right? We have first taken care of our productivity with the help of the lean manufacturing. We taken care of our product quality with the help of the total quality management. So our next is we also have to taken care of our equipment or our methodology which help to produce our product, right? So for that we have to maintain our machinery or our methodology by doing some maintenance activity, which leads to the zero accident, zero breakdown, zero defects, and zero complaints. So we have to take care. So we have to to produce the zero defect product with zero complaint. We have to taken care of our machinery by virtue of these tools like autonomous maintenance, planned maintenance, focused maintenance, quality management, early equipment management, education and training, office TPM, and safety and environmental management. So these are some basic pillar of this TPM. But the main base of this TPM is 5S management, right? So today we are going to learn about this 5S management. 5S management is a very simple tool. So it is the zero. We can say that the zero of the industries. We can say that the zero step of the industry, right? So before start any industrial knowledge or before start into the any industrial work, we have to have the knowledge of this 5S management, right? So today we are going to start about this 5S management. So before start the 5S management, I want to show one of the video.
The foundation of lean management and your continuous improvement journey begins with 5 disciplines. They are 5 S's, or commonly known as 5S. But what is 5S, and what do they have to do with your workspace? After viewing this video, you'll have answers to these questions and more, including why is it beneficial? What practices undermine 5S principles? What are the positive results of 5S? We've all encountered disorganized work areas where missing items are hard to find and clutter impedes progress. This interrupts workflows and leads to wasted time, unnecessary spending, and in some cases, unsafe environments. 5S is a method of creating a clean and orderly workspace that exposes waste and makes deviations immediately visible. Each S is derived from Japanese.
So basically the 5S is the workplace organization methodology, right? There are 5 Japanese words which are using in this 5S: seri, seton, seiso, siketsu, and sitsuke. Right. So now we can see the what is this meaning in video.
Seri, or sorting. Seitan, or systematize. Seiso, or shining. Seiketsu, or standardizing. And shitsuke, or sustaining. 5S is about much more than good housekeeping and can have also major long-term benefits beyond a clean workplace. First, safety and security are placed at the forefront as removed clutter and debris in your facility removes unnecessary hazards. Second, 5S helps to eliminate waste. Third, it increases efficiency as people are more productive when they are working in a clean and organized work environment. Fourth, 5S has a low implementation cost with a high impact on performance, meaning you'll get important benefits without high spending. Finally, when you set a team working together in the 5S system, they'll develop the collaborative mindset that makes all of your other initiatives more successful. How is all this achieved? By methodically implementing each 5S discipline.
So to as showing in video, we have to do the step-by-step process to achieve the 5S methodology, right? The first one is the sorting. It means differentiate the necessary item and the unnecessary item into the workplace. Second one is the set in order. Once we have identified the necessary item, then we have to place in order. So we have to arrange it in order so we can easily capture during our if we require this particular item, so we can easily capture it during our working. Third one is shining. It just cleaning, but not only just cleaning or not, we can't say it's the housekeeping. Just clean your workplace so we can identify the abnormalities very easily. Right. And the fourth one is the standardization. After doing these 3 processes, sorting, set in order, and the shining or cleaning, we have to standardize all these works so we can repeat in same manner every time, or everyone can do with the same manner. So the standardization is the most important. After doing this 4 steps, we have to jump to the sustenance. Once all the 5S system is established, we have to sustain it, right? If we don't sustain and this, so all the effort which we have done to implement this 5S will fail, right? So the sustain is the most important into this 5S management, and it is also the most difficult one, as we can do at one time all this process with very nicely and with clearly, but sustain and do every time in the same manner with the sustain this process is very difficult, right? So for the sustain, there are many checks are there, like auditing to the workplace, awarding to the employee, and motivating to the employee. By doing this, the sustenance will be done, right? So we can see in our further video.
Begin by implementing the sorting stage. This is the act of categorizing items into those necessary and unnecessary, and then eliminating unnecessary items. Sorting challenges to think carefully about what we no longer need in order to eliminate waste. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Even in the office setting, this can mean eliminating old files. After you finish sorting, it's time to systematize your workspace by placing all necessary items in their optimal positions. This forces you to carefully visualize your work area in order to understand how the placement of materials complements your workflow. It will also cause you to see current deviations that can be corrected. Shining means cleaning to inspect. When you've identified deviations during the systematize step, you're also identifying the problems that can be eliminated during the shining process. Problems can be inspected to identify the source of the error and develop countermeasure to get back on track for 5S optimization. This is also a good practice in problem solving that can become a work culture improvement in the future. Once you have completed the first 3 disciplines, you can now begin to develop standardization. This means that you need to develop rules in order to duplicate your optimized processes every time. It also means that you can share the process with everyone on your team and quickly onboard new associates to the best possible workplace practices. To do this, you will divide tasks into simple steps that don't require checklists when necessary. Perform the steps in the same way each and every time in order to more easily identify systematic breakdowns and continue to replicate success. Provide the evidence needed to efficiently and successfully complete the process every time. Now that you've established a standard process, you'll need to sustain the practices, which is far easier said than done. Making the processes a habit so that associates follow standards as second nature is the type of self-discipline that sustains success brought on by 5S. To cause this habit forming continually, look for waste. Visualize the work area and look for deviations. Look for the root cause of every problem that arises. Develop standards. Repeat the process. Remember, the ultimate goal of 5S is continuous improvement. The 5S process is a proven driver of efficiency and success across a wide variety of businesses and work areas.
So, we can say that 5S is the continuous process. It is not a one-time process. If we do the one time and we forget it for lifetime, it is not like that. So it is a continuous process. We have to do the continually work on it. We have to improve, do the improvement on continuous manner, right?
It can be implemented in any workspaces, including maintenance shops, offices using digital files, meeting rooms, storage areas, art areas, manufacturing facilities. The list goes on, but the success of major businesses using 5S should be evidence of its effectiveness. Industries, including healthcare and charitable organizations, use 5S. 5S also has been a valuable tool to giant retailers like Amazon and restaurants like McDonald's. You're likely already forming some idea of how Toyota puts 5S into practice. Formalize your ideas by implementing 5S in a specific work area. Identify a challenging area, remove unnecessary items, and then organize.
So here now they are showing how to implement a 5S. So you can implement 5S anywhere, not it is bound with the industry or manufacturing unit. It can be done in the office area. It can be done in your day-to-day life, right? So you have to first identify the area and then do the 5S of it. And then check the change of your this particular workplace and which will make your life very easy. So let's
it in a systematic way. Then continuously look for problems and develop countermeasures on your way to standardizing those systematic processes. Finally, develop the self-discipline necessary to sustain your optimized practices. In your workspace, you can carefully implement these guiding principles to eliminate waste and improve efficiency. And in the long term, keep your associates happy and healthy. Your workplace is clean and your profits growing. You can imagine it. Now let us help you achieve it.
Okay, so before start the 5S, we have seen some of the video. As the 5S means the visual. So video is the best visual which can learn you very well, right? So first we have start with the 5S. So you know what is the 5S? 5S is a workplace organization method, right? As we have seen, there are 5S, which means sorting, set in order, shine, and standardization. And the most important one is Sitsuke sustain, right? So after implementing this step by step, 4 step, we have to look after that we have to look after that it will sustain for long time, it will sustain for lifetime, as right. So first we start with the 1s. We took up one of the example. Can you please tell me within a 15 second that what is the highest number in this, right, in this sheet? Right, quite difficult as these, right, because there are unevenness in numbering, in ordering, and definitely there are some unnecessary things are here. So our first one is like that. We have to remove the not needed items, right? Here all the symbols are not necessary because we are looking for the numbers only. So here in 1s we have removed some unnecessary item from this our work area. Like suppose we take one of the example is tomorrow will your examination with the physics one, right? So what will you do? You can put on your table maths, uh, thermodynamics, engineering, drawing, all these books together and start all these books and all these material with together and start studying. Or you can do just remove the all the other books like maths, maths, thermodynamics, automobile, other books outside, and just keep only the physics subject in desk of you, right? So this means sorting, because if we don't we keep all the things together, it is quite difficult to find out, and it will take more time to find out the required things, right? And definitely in manufacturing industry the time is the most important. Every second is the most important. If we lose every second, it will increase the cost of the product, because it will incorporate with the manpower cost, machine cost, electricity cost, and definitely it will hamper our productivity, which leads to the late delivery, and which will leads to the uh, unsatisfied customer. Definitely it will impact our business, right? So the one is so the for time management, this 5S methodology is very important, right? So this is an first in for 1s we have removed the unnecessary items. Like in particular this slide, we have removed the symbols which is unnecessary for us, right? So because we are looking for the numbers, so we jump into the next in set in or simplify, right? So what we have done, just we have arranged all the numbers in a proper manner, right? Because in that there are in uneven manner, right? So we have initially arranged this in proper manner, but still it is difficult to find out the highest number in this within a short time, right? If it will arrange in systematically in order, so we can find out it very easily, right? If we have arranged in 1 2 3 4 5 manner, it will very easy to identify the number, whatever the biggest number in it, right? So next we jump into the next slide, and we have arranged this in the systematic manner, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it is very easy to identify the maximum number is 30, right? Within a fraction of second we can identify that there is here is the 30 number. So by this example we can understand what is the important of the ordering, right? First, the important, we have understood the importance of sorting, right? If we can remove the unnecessary things, our picture will be clear. So suppose if in our front our required things are there, so our picture will be very clear, right? One after that, if we set them in order, like this, it will we set them in order, so it is somewhat easy to us to identify something, right? But once we standardize these, we order these in same size, in same manner, so it is very easy to identify this number 30. Now if we check this regularly, as this is implemented regularly, so we can also check some missing things. Like suppose here is missing is number 27, right? 26 and 27. So we can easily identify the if we do regular checks, we can easily identify the abnormalities easily, right? So it is very easy to recognize abnormalities and sustain when you use the 5S. So is this basic example, right? Now we go for the right. So this is some example. Do you want to like to work with this area, right? Can you produce best quality product on time by working in this area, right? Definitely no, a big no, right? So, and how it is likely to work with this very well organized area, right? You can easily identify the things, so you can easily identify your required tools. You can make your product very neatly and cleanly, so without you can produce the product without any defect and everything in its place. So you there is no chance to use the wrong assembly or wrong product to produce your product, right? So definitely you can give the best quality product on time by virtue by this properly managed work area, right? So next we go. Before start this, I want to show some little video.
हे भगवान, यहाँ चारों ओर क्या गड़बड़ है। मेरा मार्कर कहाँ है? क्या मुझे इस मार्कर को ढूंढने के लिए 30 मिनट की जरूरत थी? सर, मैं कैसे अपने कार्यस्थल की व्यवस्था को सुधार सकता हूँ? आज मैंने अपने मार्कर को खोजने के लिए 30 मिनट बेकार किए। आप अपने कार्यस्थल पर 5S क्यों नहीं लागू करते? असेंबली
Right. So this is just a small video showing that how the 5S is important in our workplace or definitely in our daily life, right? So first one is the 1S. It means SERI, sorting, organization. As definitely we have discussed this, right? So the SERI means basically is the art of throwing away unnecessary item, right? So the whatever the unnecessary, but we have to do the smart work, right? Suppose some necessary things we consider it for the this time is unnecessary and we throwing away, it is not right, right? So we have to do with smartly the sorting, right? Basically to sort or organize the workplace. One is means it is like to distinguish between the necessary and unnecessary things and getting rid which you don't want, right? So whatever you don't want, which just throw away from your workplace. But definitely in industry we can't throw away any of the things like in dustbin, right? For that there is a system like red tagging. We have to red tag our in this work area whatever the unnecessary things are there. For that we have to red tag this product or this item and put into the red tag area. As suppose it may possible that for to working for our workplace some things is unnecessary, right? But for the other workplace it might be helpful or might be necessary, so we can't throw away directly into the dustbin. For that we have to red tag this and put into the red tag area like this. So right, so we can understand easily with this with one of the video.
लाइन में लागू करते हैं। मुझे इस इंजन पर प्लग पिन लगाना है। सही उपकरण की खोज में समय की बर्बादी। अरे यार, प्लग पिन कहाँ है? इतने सारे उपकरणों में प्लग पिन कहाँ से ढूंढूं? ये क्या किया तुमने? तुम्हारे पास किसी भी कार्य को करने के लिए सीमित समय है, परंतु बॉक्स में अन्य भी वस्तुएं पड़ी हैं। मुझे प्लग पिन ढूंढने में काफी परेशानी हो रही है। अरे यार, तुम अपने कार्यस्थल पर छटाई क्यों नहीं करते? हाँ, मुझे अपने कार्यस्थल पर छटाई करनी चाहिए। स्टेशन नंबर 4 पर इस उपकरण की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है। इस उपकरण का उचित स्थान यहाँ पर है। यह थर्मोस्टेट तो टूटा हुआ है। यह यहाँ पर क्यों रखा हुआ है? इस टूटे हुए थर्मोस्टेट को कहाँ रखूं? अगर तुम किसी भी खराब तथा टूटी हुई वस्तु के डिस्पोजल के बारे में परेशान हो, तो उस पर रेड टैग लगा के उस वस्तु को रेड टैग एरिया में रख दो। किसी भी अज्ञात उपकरण को फेंकने से पहले उसे रेड टैग एरिया में रख दे। अब मैं इन बॉक्स की छटाई करता हूं। सभी वस्तुओं को उनकी श्रेणी के अनुसार छटाई करें। टूटे हुए उपकरणों को ब्लैक बॉक्स में फेंक दें। मुझे अब अपने कार्यस्थल की व्यवस्था को सही करना है।
Right. So you definitely get the basic information about the 1S, definitely get the understanding about the 1S, or we can say that the sorting, right? It is very easy to understand, right? So we can move forward for the next, the 2S. Once we identified the necessary things, we have to order them, or we have to set in order them to our workplace, right? Whatever the most required things we have to order in nearer to the workplace. Whatever less required things we have to order accordingly, right? So for that, suppose I want to take one of the example. These are some basic shapes are arranged in this, right? But once just recognize these, and I will delete all these. Yes, I will remove all these and remain keep blank, right? So can you arrange these as same as it is, right? So just first we look these shapes. Now, can you arrange same shape without any identification or exactly same, right? Can you arrange in that blank area? Definitely no. But how, like if I have marking, I have done the marking like this, it is easy to arrange the whatever the showing shape in this area, right? So this is the importance of the set in order and the labeling, right? We can learn in the next S, right? So the set in order or neatness. We can say that the place for the everything and everything in its place. So whatever the things available with us, whatever we sorting the necessary things, all necessary things have its own place, and everything should be in place, right? So for that, basically, to put thing on its defined place. So for that we have to define the place for the everything, right, in our work area, and make defined place for each and everything, right? So our main aim is to, we have to define place for the everything and identify the place for the whatever the necessary things which we have sought, right? and after that we have to marking or labeling on it. Right, these are some of the example of the marking, right? In particular office area we have to labeling the filing like this, right? So if one of the file found missing, we can easily identify that some of the file are missing here, right? Or we can easily take up the file whatever we required, right? So this pattern is very important during the filing work. Right. If any of the there is a mismatch, we can understand that there are some file missing or some misplaced. Right. So same way in work area, there are some everything has some defined place and which identified with the help of this type of labeling. Right. This in toolbox. This is also the toolbox. Everything should in its place. We can say it as a shadow box. Right. Everything has its own place, and no one can replace this. Right. So we can understand with this with the small video.
मुझे अब अपने कार्यस्थल की व्यवस्था को सही करना है। मुझे हर वस्तु के लिए एक जगह निर्धारित करने की आवश्यकता है तथा हर वस्तु का नाम लिखना है। सूचनाओं को उनकी श्रेणियों के अनुसार ही नोटिस बोर्ड पर लगाएं। उपकरणों की ठीक व्यवस्था करनी है तथा उपकरण
Basically, this arrangement we can say it shadow board, right? Whatever the tool arrangement here is, we can it is the shadow board.
उनके उचित स्थानों पर ही रखने हैं। उपकरणों को उनके उचित स्थान पर रखकर सभी उपकरणों का नाम लिखना है। आइए देखते हैं कि बिना सुव्यवस्था के असेंबली क्षेत्र में क्या होता है। मुझे इस इंजन पर रोकर्स लगाने हैं। हे भगवान, इस इंजन मॉडल के लिए कौन सा उचित रोकर है? उपकरण के बॉक्स उचित पहुंच में नहीं है यार।
Here the what operator has kept all the sorting things here, right? Whatever the necessary things he has kept, but he don't know the which rockers should be fit on this particular engine, because in industry in assembly line there are not produce the single type of product, right? Suppose in automobile there are not simply they are producing in one time one type of car, right? There are some, suppose in particular automobile industry there are type of car like A, B, C, D, right? So at a one time they are in assembly line, they are running all type of car, like first with the A type car, second B, third C. So each and every type of the car has different elements, different tools which assembled with it, right? Different parts are there which are going to assembled on it. So for that, every operator has know about which part should be assembled on this particular car model. If they assemble wrong part onto this particular assembly or on this car, definitely the wrong product will be produced, and definitely it may the chance to go the wrong product to the customer, right? So let's
ये
start.
उपकरण लग तो रोकर सा रहा है। आइए देखते हैं कि आप अपने असेंबली एरिया की कैसे सुव्यवस्था कायम कर सकते हैं। यह जगह उचित रूप से व्यवस्थित क्यों नहीं है और तुम काम करते समय इतना क्यों भाग दौड़ रहे हो? यदि तुम इतना हिलोगे और दौड़ोगे तो तुम्हारी कमर में दर्द हो सकता है और तुम्हें यह भी नहीं पता चल रहा कि कौन सा उपकरण किस इंजन मॉडल के लिए है। सर, मैं क्या करूं? सबसे पहले तुम हर उपकरण के बॉक्सों को अपनी पहुंच वाली स्थान पर रखो। तथा हर बॉक्स की एक जगह निर्धारित करो। मुझे उपकरणों के बॉक्स को उचित पहुंच वाले स्थान पर रखना है। भारी उपकरणों को कंधे की ऊंचाई से नीचे ही रखना है। सभी वस्तुओं को उनके उचित स्थान पर ही रखना है। दृष्टि संबंधी समझ के लिए उपकरण के बॉक्स पर उसका नाम लिखना है।
Right. So I hope you have understood the what is the set in order, or we can say that the set on means. Right. So we have just covered the one is sorting means remove the unnecessary things from out of our work area. Second one is set in order. Whatever the necessary things available with us, we have to arrange in defined place. So it will help to identified during the working, right? So the next is third is say so, means shine, means cleaning, right? So definitely it means that eliminating the trace and the foreign matters for the cleaner workplace. So it is like clean workplace completely so that there is no dust on the floor, machines, equipment, and arrest the source of contamination. The main aim to clean is like if remove the dust or any other foreign particles onto the machine in regular basis, so we can easily identify the abnormalities into the machine, right? So we can easily, if there is any leakage or is there any loose point over there, if there is a dust over it which covered all these abnormalities, we can't identify these abnormalities on time, so it may hazardous in for the long. If we can't identify the small abnormalities, it may become the bigger abnormalities, right? So it is the most important that we have to clean our workplace or we have to clean our machine regular basis to identify the any of the abnormalities. Basically here the clean means cleat, right? First cleat means C means clean the workplace, clean your workplace, right? L means lubricating. If particularly you are working with your machinery with the tools, so you have to lubricate regular basis so it will work properly. Third one is inspection. Inspect your workplace, your machine or your work area such that inspect regular basis so you can find out your abnormalities. Fourth one is the tightening. Any loose point, any loose bolt are here, there you have to tighten them so it will work in proper manner, right? So before went to the next phase, we can see one of the video.
कंप्यूटर उपकरणों को साफ करते समय खराब तारों को देखें तथा उसे चेक शीट पर लिखें। आग बुझाने वाले सिलेंडर का सफाई के दौरान निरीक्षण करें तथा उसे चेक शीट पर लिखना है। मैंने बहुत दिनों से ऊपर रखी फाइलों की सफाई नहीं की है। फाइल्स को खराब होने से बचाने के लिए नियमित रूप से सफाई करनी है। आइए देखते हैं, यदि असेंबली एरिया में सफाई नहीं करेंगे तो क्या हो सकता है। पहला दिन, इस व्यक्ति ने मशीन के कंपन को पहले दिन नजरअंदाज कर दिया। दूसरा दिन, दूसरे दिन भी कंपन को नजरअंदाज कर दी।
Here the cleaning means the abnormalities. The person who is operating this machinery, he is neglecting the whatever the abnormalities here, right? So we'll see the what happened.
तीसरे दिन भी कंपन को नजरअंदाज कर दिया। मामूली खराबी को भी नजरअंदाज नहीं करना तथा सफाई के समय हर चीज का निरीक्षण करना है। आइए देखते हैं असेंबली एरिया में सफाई की। मुझे
Right. So next is the 4S standardization. After implementing these sort, set in order, and the shine means cleaning, we have to standardize our work process that we can do the each and everything in a same manner every time, right? And the third one is the standardize our work area, right? Like suppose we can say the keeping things organized, neat and clean every time in same manner, maintain and improve the standard of the sort, set and sign. Whatever we have implement 3S, we have to maintain and improve its standard. Some of our day-to-day life standardization like zebra crossing, traffic signal and direction arrow. Definitely without any information, we can if we see the zebra crossing, we understand whatever is its meaning, right? If we on the crossing road we see the red light, definitely we stop our vehicle. So there is no necessary to require anyone to inform you that please stop your car. So it is basic standardization. Every person know that once the red light is on the crossroad, we have to stop our car. So this is the meaning of standardization. In our workplace should like this. Like once you enter your workplace, you should not need to ask any person to about where you have to go, how to work, how to do your job, right? Or any of the unknown person suppose enter in your workplace, they definitely they definitely go and enter into the workplace without any information. They need to know where is the safety area, where he should not go. This can be this can be done with the help of the visualization, right? So there are some shine board and some standardization are there which help to improve our visualization in our work area, right? There is suppose one example. Suppose in your home you keep your charger daily in your work in your cupboard, right? But is there any, if suppose it's in one day you are not in your home and your mom want to your this charger, right? So easy can find out easily your charger at in your room? Definitely no, because there is no any identification over there that you have kept your charger in particular this area, right? So the standardization means that we have some labeling and some identification over there. So each and every person can easily identify the things without any information or without any waste of searching time, right? So the standardization means labeling, directional marking, and the color coding. These are the basic tool, or with help of these we can do the standardization. We can understand this with the video, right?
व्हील बैलेंसिंग मशीन की मरम्मत करने से पहले मशीन की लाइट को बंद करना होगा। मशीन बंद करने के लिए कौन सा बटन है? शायद ये वाला होगा। अरे नहीं, यह वाला हो सकता है। इधर सब कुछ अस्पष्ट है। यहाँ कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा। मुझे अपने सुपरवाइजर से ही पूछना पड़ेगा। स्पष्टता के लिए हर बटन का उचित नाम होना चाहिए।
Here the labeling is not there, so you can see the what happened, right? What disaster will happen.
यह मशीन बंद क्यों है? हे भगवान, ये तुमने क्या किया? तुम्हें मशीन के रख रखाव के समय ये बोर्ड लगाना चाहिए था, जिससे कि किसी अन्य व्यक्ति को पता चल सके। क्या ये रोलर चल रहा है? शांत मशीनों के चलते हुए पार्ट्स पर स्टिकर या निशान लगाना है, जिससे कि चलती हुई मशीन का दूर से ही पता चल जाए। गीले फर्श पर सावधानी बोर्ड रखना है। द्रव और गैस पाइपलाइनों के फ्लो के लिए दिशा स्टिकर होने चाहिए। दुर्घटनाओं से बचने के लिए मशीनों की गर्म सतह पर सतर्कता स्टिकर लगाने हैं। इनलेट वॉल्व कौन सी है? जगह के अनुसार इनलेट और आउटलेट वॉल्व लेबल लगाने हैं। जहां बिजली के झटके व अन्य खतरों की संभावना मौजूद हो, उन स्थानों पर खतरे के साइन बोर्ड लगाने हैं। मुझे गैस वेल्डिंग शुरू करनी है। गैसों का असंतुलित मिश्रण आगे दुर्घटनाओं का कारण बन सकते हैं। सभी सिलेंडर गेज के साथ लगाने हैं।
Right. So after seeing this video, we can understand what is the importance of the labeling, what is the importance of the visual management, right? So the after implementing these 4S, sort means remove the unnecessary item outside from our work area. Second, set in order. Once arrange our necessary items into the defined place. Third one is the sign. Clean our workplace in a regular manner to identify the abnormalities and the standardize our workplace. Visual improve the do the visual management of our workplace, so we can easily identify any things and we can easily capture any abnormalities. After implementing all these steps, we have to keep it sustained in regular basis, right? Suppose it is not the one time activity, we have to monitor it in regular basis. So for that, the fifth S, Sitsuke, sustain, or we can say the self discipline is the most important. The 5S is basically the cultural change program, right? It is the inbuilt habit, or we have to develop the habit in ourselves, right? We have to develop the habit in our employee or in our work area. So to sustain these, like doing the right things as a matter of course, right? The it means the maintain the 5S guidelines. To maintain discipline, we need to practice and repeat until it become a way of our life. Discipline is the core of 5S, right? After implementing all these, we have to sustain these. We have to make it our habit, right? Right. For that, we have to do the audit or checks are there in particular any of the industries. There are the zone wise audits are there, which regular basis or regular interval audit each and every workplace if they are maintaining or not. But definitely, the taking ownership of your own workplace is the most and fundamental key of this 5S activity, right? We have to ourselves implement all the steps, and we have to sustain all steps to keep our workplace neat and clean, to produce the best quality product with the best lowest cost, and with the best lowest cost, and deliver on time, right? These are three the basic key element: best cost with the best quality and on time delivery. If any of the industry fail over it, definitely it will throw away from the business thrown away from the business by the customer, because the in but in any of the business, customer is the god of this particular business, right? So for that, we have to satisfy, we have to fulfill their requirement, right? And these 5 A's is the basic step over to the one of the basic steps which leads us to fulfill the customer requirement with the best quality, right? And with the lowest input cost, because profitability of the any of the business is the most important aim of any of the company, right? Without any profit, how we can do the business, right? So get maximum profit by and also we want to satisfy the best quality, best when we have to provide with the lowest cost product. Definitely we have to improve our workplace, we have to produce products such way that the least input with the maximum output, right? So for that, there are so many tools here. As in initially slide, we have so this, right? We have seen these, right? So these are the basic, we can say that the 0.5% of this, right? Any industrial syllables, right? So there are the many of the tools are there, which have to be learned to you. You can, right? So currently these are the we can jump over to the summary of 5S. So the 5S is the essential for the everyone, or we can say that the most essential for the any of the industry. It is very easiest to understand, to implement, but as well it is very important to implement, as it is the base of any of the other tool, right? We can say that it is the pillar of any of the industry or any of the company. Without 5S, you can't jump into the other tools, you can't jump into the best quality, you can't jump into the total quality management, right? So 5S is the base. After implementing these, after developing the 5S culture, you can do the step by step other tools, or you can implement step by step the other tools, right? So 5S is the base for the all the improvements. Right. So here we are closing for this day, closing for this session. Right. So just is there any questions from your side? So you can share to the Ramesh Boishar, which he transferred to me, and will definitely give you the answer for the same. Right. So I hope you understand this. So I hope you understand this concept and you enjoy this session, right? And I hope this it may will be the learning session for you, right? So thank you.
Thank you, Aroy madam. If anyone have any questions, you can mail me on rameshkumar.boy@parvuniversity.ac.in. Either you can WhatsApp on my mobile number 9904430052. I will send this your any question to Aroy madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Aroy madam.
Hello.
Aroy madam, you can leave.
Okay.
Thank you for webinar.
Okay. Thank you, sir.